Vale, ahora para ir hacia acá. Era por aquí, ¿no? Pues sí, pero por... Ah, mira, ahí está el fantasma. Ahí hablo con él. Es por acá. ¿Se ve bien? Sí. Cámara, red. ¿Por qué te paras? Ah, vale. Ya, Fort Jericho. No sé por qué hay nada. Hacia aquí, ¿no?
Piss off.
Vale. Sigamos. Cañón helado.
A peaceful place in different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
La madre, esto es enorme. Vamos al fuerte y después exploramos, ¿no? Si no, voy a seguir aquí.
I feel something close.
¿Dónde? Aquí. Oye, pues este juego ya tenía pinta de que iba... Bueno, yo ya me hacía la idea más bien. De que iba a ser la serie, el juego más largo que iba a subir a YouTube. Pero tiene pinta de que va a ser y por mucho. Porque creo que la más larga en cuanto a número de episodios que he subido es Metro Exodus. Pero, o sea, lo que es el... Cabrón, es un disparo. Lo que es el juego base...
Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground.
Vale. Lo que es el juego base, mis capítulos eran de 20 minutos o algo así. Ay, cabrón.
Show them why they should fear Banishers.
Cabrón, pisa, ¿no?
You're within gun range.
Dale, Santiago.
Hold there.
Hola.
None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evidence, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White. And you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Pennington sabe que puedo ayudar,
Bennington
¿no?
knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, if you want to lend a hand, Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
¿Cómo aguanta el fuerte, no?
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
Vale.
Heard any good scuttle lately?
The dead are coming, and you want to gossip. I admire your sang-froid, and that's the Lord's truth, but now, sir, is not the time.
Tienes un punto.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Death knocks
Okay.
at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow.
Imagino que es por aquí.
More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Cásapete.
Bastard!
Move it!
Ah, esa madre, ¿qué es? Este cabrón lanza mierda.
Never-ending spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Encuentra el origen de los espectros.
Reinforcements!
A lo de arriba es lo que pensé que
That's
era.
the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Vale, y esto lo tengo que... ¿verdad? Que hay cajitas que diga. Esto lo tengo que mover. ¿Para qué? ¿Quién sabe? Pero vamos a hacerlo. Supongo que para subir... a una parte de acá. Lo dejo ahí, ¿no? Por esto. ¿Y qué hay? No hay nada. Ahí. Sube. Sube. Por esto. Por esto. Sí, el túnel. Sí, al túnel. ¿Ves? ¿Cómo lo sé yo?
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Era el punto avanzado. Ok, es otro. El puesto avanzado. Otra madre. Otra la forma de subir.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Un clásico. El camino fácil nunca es. Aquí hay un cofre. Vamos a ver. ¡Oh! No. No empiezas a dar vueltas. O igual sí. No, para arriba, ¿no?
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
Pues sí, pero... Todo marca hacia la izquierda.
This isn't over yet.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Devoción ferviente, tremendo. ¿Esto qué es? Peligro, fuera del límite, se prohíbe la caza y demás actividades. Sube red.
Something's concealed.
Hay un queso. Esta vida en New Eden es jodida, ¿eh? Bueno, esto es New England, ¿no? Y New Eden es la ciudad, entonces.
Something's concealed. What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Ah, aquí. A ver, ¿dónde estoy? La madre. Uy, por acá todavía hay más fiesta de esto. La puta madre, ¿no?
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
¿Me estaba hablando un fantasma o era Antea la que estaba delante de mí? Me distraje un segundo y ya no me di cuenta. Cofrecito, claro que sí. $34 de a 8, no está mal.
This
¿Cuánto
one's
equivaldrá?
not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
¿Cuánto equivaldrá los reales de a 8 a las libras esterlinas actuales? Tampoco sé a cuánto equivale la libra al peso mexicano, por ejemplo. ¿Qué tiene más valor, la libra o el dólar? Igual está parejo, ¿no? Plan de envío. Bien, nada importante. Y cabrón.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
Vale, aquí puedo bajar después. Decir. Teniente, según está, entrega 3 días de medición. Correa Davis. Ay, cabrón, no había visto estos muertos.
This is locked from the inside.
Traba desde dentro. Bien hecho, Antea. Bueno, nada más dijiste lo obvio, pero se respeta igual, ¿no? Sirve igual. ¿Por qué negar las aportaciones de la gente? Escondite de la cascada. No puede ser otro puto escondite. De la cascada, ¿cuál era? Yo vi una cascada hace poco, ¿no? ¿Está? ¿Será aquí? Tiene pinta, ¿no? ¡Ay, pendejo de mierda! Como que no se puede caer estos cabrones, porque si no...
Get lost, won't you?
Get back up!
Make a run for it!
Away with
Ah, pues es un fantasma, sí. Yo te ayudo, maestro. A lo que hay acá.
you angry.
Perfecto, más cositas. Sí, güey. Fragmento de hueso.
I'm right here, you know.
Y nomás porque no te puedo seguir pegando, ¿sí, no? Y hacía mierda. Vale, a ver esta casa. Agarrar todo lo que podamos antes de ayudar a los muertos. Hablando de Ethereum. Vamos a ver. ¿Este es el que yo traigo? Derrotar a un enemigo con una manifestación aumentada del daño. El enemigo invisible. En 1345, el viejo mundo se había salvado de la peste negra. Si los cobardes mercaderes no hubieran... Te habría salvado de la peste negra si los cobardes mercaderes no hubieran huido de la ciudad de Cafa, llevando consigo la enfermedad a través de Italia y luego a todo el continente, matando a millones de personas y desesperando al resto. Las epidemias son el enemigo invisible capaz de derrotar a los ejércitos más fuertes, pues infunden miedo antes de que se derrame sangre alguna. Y han asolado y condenado ya a muerte a familias mucho antes de que pueda acabarse la primera tumba. Ante la enfermedad, los sabios saben que no hay más alternativa que aislar y encerrar a los enfermos hasta que no se registren más casos entre la población sana. Puede sonar cruel, y hasta cierto punto lo es, pero he perdido a mis padres y a mis 6 hermanos a causa de diversas enfermedades. He sido testigo de los estragos de epidemias descontroladas. Es una cuestión de supervivencia y sacrificio de unos pocos en beneficio del resto. Del resto. La disciplina es la clave, y en esa materia los oficiales son mejor entrenados. Son los mejor entrenados, los que ya conocen la carga del mando. Y sí, lo de las epidemias es un pedo, estoy de acuerdo. Bueno, nosotros hace poco tuvimos una pandemia, ¿no?
More efficient than can powder.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Vale, se están agarrando a vergazos aquí a alguien. Hay que ayudar. No sin antes agarrar todo lo que está en nuestro camino, claramente. Prioridades. Eso luego lo agarro.
My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Qué buen putazo, ¿no? Este pendejo me tiene podrido, ¿eh? Oh, qué cabrón.
Over my dead body.
¿Dónde está? Ah, lo vencí.
Possession incoming. Ask for help if you need it.
Oye, hay una diferencia de nivel entre los que me tocaron en la gruta esa, en el vacío, a estos, ¿eh? Un poco de sentido también tiene, la verdad. Te voy a decir yo que no. ¿Ustedes viven aquí? ¿Están enfermos o qué? ¿Por qué alguien viviría aquí? No se puede romper, pero antes de romper cualquier pendejada, también se puede romper. ¿Qué onda,
A
amistades?
timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte.
Claro.
This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
¿Y por qué volverse?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
White nos ha enviado.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
Hay que tomar decisiones difíciles.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
Solidaridad.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
Encuentro una salida, entidad.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
Esta, por ejemplo.
Might be enough to make you angry.
Vamos, ¿no? Ah, claro, no puedo volver arriba.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale,
Ah,
he said.
cabrón. Qué buena onda.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
Oye, Helen, ¿me dejas volver a ir a la cueva antes de irnos?
You should,
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
you should
Vamos a
stay with
dejarlo.
Helen if you want to enter the fort.
Vale, ese sí. Debí haberme regresado por la mierda esa que tiré. No me liberaba aquí el que labura soy yo, ¿no? Cómo no me sorprende.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end.
¿Y cómo lo piensas terminar? ¿En la madre subí todo eso? Y pues sí fue un buen...
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Es que ve, está hermoso el juego, güey. Yo soy un poco de la idea de que los gráficos realistas no hacen un buen juego. Bueno, a ver, que los buenos juegos no necesitan gráficos realistas. Pero cuando es un juego realista y encima tiene gráficos como estos, es que se ve loco, Y creo que hay juegos mejores, gráficamente.
Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
O sea, The Last of Us Parte 2 me parece que se ve tal vez un poco mejor.
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Ay, Hellblade cuando se estrene va a ser una puta locura, Hellblade va a ser...
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Good to
Buenas,
see you
viejo.
living, sir. Keep it short. I'm on duty.
¿Cómo está la gente?
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
La vida es injusta.
Life's unfair. Armour up.
Right, I used to think that too. Mind you, I'm not sure there's enough armor left.
¿Desde cuándo por aquí?
Had any good scuttle
A ver si ahora sí tienes
I'll
algo que
split it
decir.
if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
Sobre Pennington, ¿no?
We've known an officer or three, you and me. So, tell me about the captain.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. Ever a pain in the ass, aye. But a good one. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
A ver, ¿y de Helen? ¿Qué piensas tú?
What think you now of Helen Priest?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. Command is in her blood. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was. And you dare not disobey.
Vale, tu opinión es mejor sobre
Did
Helen
you
que
know
sobre
Sebastian
Pennington.
Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag, oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero, and a proper one at that.
Gracias por la plática.
Peaceful watch to you.
Buenas tardes, señor. ¿Para su casa? Para su mía. Pero no puedo abrir eso. Tiene sentido. Espera, ¿un Pennington? ¿Qué acá? A ver, ¿sabes? Nota sobre los archivos. Los archivos, informes y otros documentos transportados desde New están abajo de llave en la armería para acceder. Bueno, a verme, que son Pennington.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out. No hope, no way in. No time at all.
Algo le pasa a este cabrón,
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McGrath, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work. You had work. A mission.
to bring one last glimmer of hope, to gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit.
¿Son las minas?
Welcome to the last stand, look, Wraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen priests. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
Lo será si no haces nada, la gente está dispuesta a luchar. Lo será si no haces nada, ¿no?
It is if
Tirarle
you
la
not
piedra.
act. You're the officer. Take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like priests. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has
Hay algunos planos en los que la cinemática baja de FPS.
it festers.
No sé por qué.
She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
Tu retirada en New Eden, a ver.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
O sea, bueno, en realidad no se pueden ir de la zona por la maldición, ¿no? Pero él dice que si se fueran a Boston, la maldición entonces se extendería hasta allá. O sea, le
As the
daríamos en la
commanding
otra ciudad.
officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
¿Por qué viniste a New Eden, a ver?
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
Está bien, háblame de ti.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
Bueno. Tú no sirves para platicar, güey. Cuéntame, ¿cómo
How
están
do
las
things
cosas?
stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
La gente tiene esperanza.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold to the last. We resist till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Estás cayendo mal,
Permission to
Pennington.
take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Gracias. ¿Esto para mí? ¿Qué más te puedo quitar? No más. Eres muy amigable, Pennington. Mira que me caías bien.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Hay algo más,
Behind
¿no?
all the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
A ver si puedo abrir, ¿no?
Could be worse. Could be underground.
Y sí. Podría ser peor, efectivamente. Es la Biblia, ¿no? De Jacob. ¿Quién es el rey Jacob? Tiene que ser alguien importante porque todas las Biblias son de él. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a descansar. A ver, antes. ¿Se puede mejorar? 19, 26, 40. Y el que usaba, ¿cuál era este, no? Bueno, es mejor sin duda el morado. Que no tengo otra cosa, ¿verdad? Ah, mira, eso. Tengo dos rifles, no sabía. Esto de aquí, nada. Daño de destierro. El daño provocado por Antea se reduce en 30%, pero el daño recibido por Red. El daño provocado por Antea se reduce un 30%. Pero el daño recibido por Red aumenta. Esto es negativo, ¿no? O sea, soy estúpido y no sé, no tengo comprensión lectora. Daño provocado. Se supone que hace 30% menos esta Antea. ¿Y Red recibe más daño? ¿Qué mierda? Espectral. No hay nada nuevo que me sirva. Revolución, a ver, aquí podemos comprar cosas. El ritual está lleno, los ataques de red reducen los hombres. Vamos a descansar ahora sí.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
Es un hombre destrozado, ¿no?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps, by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nor will he get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are Banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
Sobre Sebastián, a ver.
How goes it with Sebastian?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. His absence gave me substance. I clung to it. Useless, really. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, he's back. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved, then what now? I have to believe our love is enough.
El amor es dolor.
Love is hard work. We are bound to grieve all the different versions of ourselves. And theirs.
I try to hold him and cannot. It taunts me. It was almost easier when he was gone.
Ahí
All
tienes un
things are
punto.
fleeting. Gaze upon the ghost you love, and you can't deny it. Bitter though the thought may be.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet against all reason, we persist. Let us make the most of time remaining.
Sobre los mineros enfermos, a ver.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem here? That this is why the dead rage so?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick, he buried them all. And then he lied about it. I'll brook his callous cowardice no more.
Tiene pinta de que lo quiere
Much
matar,
goes on
¿no?
around here, and you seem to know about all of it.
I try, and I could do something about it if the captain was out of the way.
¿Qué te trajo a New Eden? A ver.
What brought you to New Eden?
I came with Sebastian, willingly, mind you. My father was a soldier. I knew there'd be travel. Sebastian courted me for 3 years. I swore when we married I'd follow him to the end of the earth. And here we are.
Literalmente en el fin del mundo.
How's morale about the fort?
The fort has known better days. Not many, mind. It's always been miserable. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain must show them a future.
Vale. Dime ahora qué hago.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
Está bien, te voy a ayudar, pero...
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
Perfecto.
Of the powders below, and laugh in the faces of the gods below.